Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Manifesting Your Desires. It is Antonio checking in, and today we're going to get straight to it. I was drinking some yogi tea, you guys can see, and no, this video is not sponsored by Yogi, but yogi tea have these sayings on the end of the tea bag, and this particular saying says, "The unknown is where all outcomes are possible. Enter it with grace." Now that was pretty simple. And I think I made a video talking about the unknown. And if I didn't make a video talking about the unknown, I probably just briefly spoke about it. But any journey that you go on, whether it's NoFap, weight loss, mental, uh, any journey that you go on and you haven't been down that road, it's definitely the unknown. And it can be, I guess, scary, daunting, frightening, all of those things because, it's unknown. You don't know the obstacles that are on this course. You don't know how this will make you. You don't know if this will break you. You just trotting down the path because maybe you're tired of your current situation. You might be tired of, whatever you're going through. So, going down the unknown is definitely needed. But a lot of times I feel like we subconsciously get used to the repetition of the habits and the lifestyle that we currently live because we know if we do ABC, we'll get the XYZ results versus just going straight head first down the path of change or down the path of least resistance or the path less traveled, the road less traveled. So this kind of stuck out to me because especially when you're on the journey to cultivate your sexual energy as I am, and you're on a journey to, cultivate your NoFap. You're on your journey to cultivate whatever it is that you want to do. Like for me, I'm on a journey to harness and direct and utilize my sexual energy. And I make content right now around helping people dealing with what people call no fap and porn. Because I feel like in order to really harness your sexual energy, certain things have to, I guess, certain things you have to confront. That makes sense. So for me, I like I said in previous videos, I realized like porn and you feel me, playing with your hot dog all day, it wasn't for me. And but I've noticed that a lot of guys are into that. And like I said, I can't really speak for the women, but I'm more so of focusing on being aware of the energy and in the ways that I can transmute it and direct it. Excuse me. I'm not perfect, and I don't want you guys to watch these videos or watch this content and just think that I'm perfect or I just got all the answers. No, I still struggle with the things that I struggle with. You feel me? I still struggle with my discipline and my balance. That's why I made the video before this about discipline and balance. And that's why I'm making this video because when I was making my tea, I saw the saying and it stood out to me because this journey that I'm on, I mean, it's deeper than me harnessing and utilizing my sexual energy. It's deeper than you guys being on NoFap. It's deeper than you guys giving up porn. It's deeper than that because once you get to a certain level, you know, you don't know. I mean, ultimately you don't know, but bits and pieces of it, you kind of know what can happen and what could be the outcome and what can be the result. But a lot of times when we embrace a journey, you will be surprised of the chaos and the confusion that can happen in order for you to get your goal or achieve what you would whatever you would consider greatness. And that's the thing that always just caught my attention because I would always personally have these desires, and then I would set foot out on a journey to I guess conquer or attract these desires, but the trials and the obstacles that I would go through to get to these desires, it was like, dang, I didn't know I would have to go through all that to get this. But I guess in the end, it all worked out because you gain strength, you gain a little more patience, you gain a little more wisdom, you gain a little more understanding, and you also learn how to precisely and be careful about what you ask for because you will get it. But the means in which you get it and the situations that you got to be in to receive it is quite weird. So it's all a learning curve. So any journey that you're embarking on, go down the unknown. Yeah, you may not know. It's gonna get dark. It's gonna get lonely. It might get confusing. It might get chaotic. It might get stressful. You might want to give up and turn around. You might fall. You might give in. But at the end of the day, it's a journey. And the whole thing about the journey is enjoying, the ups, the downs, you traveling. Somebody got a crate, somebody showing out in the parking lot. You know how I go with the muscle cars. But it's all about that journey, man. We got to embrace it and not focus so much on the end result, but learn as we go. Because at the end of the day, if you keep going, you're gonna get to the end result. But if you get to the end result and you didn't really, adhere or even learn and adapt and cultivate what it took to get there, then sometimes getting to the result, it won't be appreciated. So learn from your trials, learn from your tribulations, learn from your ups and your downs. And get out here and pay attention to your life. Like I say, true enough, watching content on this, if you're going through certain things, it can be inspirational, it can be motivational. And this could be a beacon of light for whoever going through whatever. But I remember in one video I said I want to inspire, I want to motivate. But now on another end, it's like, why do I want to inspire? Why do I want to motivate? Because at the end of the day, I feel like, as cliche as it may sound, the answers are within you. And when I say the answers are within you, it's because you have to go within. And when you go within, you start to develop certain formulas that'll only work for you. These formulas will only be based off of your experience. You can watch all the videos of whatever you want, you can read all the books you want, but until you actually do the work and realize what works for you, only then will you start to experience a form of freedom. Only then will you be able to maneuver and navigate and harness any form of energy and direct it towards anywhere. And I'm not gonna lie, when it's time for change and you going into the unknown, it's a lot of uprooting and traumas that you gotta clear. A lot of blockages that I'm still working on. But you gotta you gotta persevere because life will get the best of you if you don't. And it's not because life is unfair or even that life is fair. It's just what they say, life is just life. And you have to be able to get into this game of life, figure out what's going on and adapt. So I want you guys to really focus on you. I want you guys to really, pay attention and see what works for you. I'm just here just documenting my personal experience. I'm just here, to maybe I could be an inspiration. Maybe I could be a motivation, but ultimately that's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because, hey, I have things I do struggle with. Maybe I just have a little bit more courage to actually document it and talk about it. And, it is what it is. But we all struggle. So don't put me or nobody else in your life on a pedestal. You are that one on the pedestal. You feel me? Your true self, your higher self is the one that you want to meet and greet. So just know that anytime when it's dealing with real change, you're going into the unknown. And when you go into that unknown, it's gonna be dark. But due to the law of polarity, if you have darkness, you have to have light. So even in the midst of your darkness, just know that you will develop some type of sensory ability to sense the light. And a lot of times that light comes from within. It's always forms of darkness within us mentally. And in each dark spot, there lies a light within. So it's up to you to cultivate that darkness so you can unravel and reveal and let that light shine bright from within. That's all I gotta say to y'all, man. Y'all keep going. I appreciate y'all taking y'all time out watching this content. Go out, be great, create your formulas, do what you gotta do to become a better version of you. I don't care how many times you fall, you get back up and you keep going. You get back up, you keep going. You get back up, you keep going. This game is not for the weak. Thank you. Peace.